engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Let's go! Who's fucking tonight? Who fucking tonight? Who fucking tonight?
What up, everybody? It's your girl, Jackie, coming through with another video for all my special ones out there. I want to thank everybody, again, for listening to my podcast, because y'all make it special. And all the haters, yeah, I could just go somewhere. First of all, I want to give a little shout out to a couple people, actually a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie. It'll probably take me a little while to give everybody a shout out. But I feel like the same people listen to my podcast, so they all deserve a little special shout out from me. So why not take this opportunity and do so? Excuse me. Really, I have a list, so I wouldn't forget anybody. I want to first thank, Gerald and Danielle, because they're like my two best friends. Those are people I chill with on a regular. So I want to thank you guys for everything. Okay. Then there's Janine. There's Joshua, who actually is a new friend of mine, so I want to just give him a shout out. Javi. Chris Bisono. Arjeni. Carlos Velez. Mr. Carlitos. Chad Sanchez. That's my new friend, so he's new to Facebook, guys, so add him up. Indiana. That's my little home girl. Evelyn, congratulations on the baby. I know I'm mad late, but it's like still the point that she's so cute. So, Emily, Ryan, Irina, Sally, Sandy, the hooker. I can say that, yes, because she's my hooker personally. But if y'all want to, connect, I got you for birthday parties and so forth. Jermaine Bryant, because he always makes sure I'm okay. So thank you, Jermaine, because you're one of the few people who actually think about me on a regular. Jose Sanchez, it's your fault that I didn't wear my hair out for mad years until now. So, actually, I've come to terms with my hair. That's why it's so beautiful right now. Joseph Miranda, that's my home skillet. Kayla, congratulations. That's throwback right there. That's my girl from middle school. Melina, even though I know she hates being tagged on my shit because she gets mad notifications. It's okay, Melina, though. It's okay, because we still love you. Gadia, Reynaldo, even though I'm going to tag team him soon and we're just going to, Facebook jump him. Yvonne, for getting me through all my classes. Joseph, Ramiro, Robbie, Reynard, Mr. Bang Bang, just because he told me to give him a shout out. Not because I really like him or nothing. No, I'm just playing. Leslie Fuentes. She got me through mad times in Yonkers High School. Lila and Mill. So, and Maja. At the end. And let me not forget, who else I'm not going to, forget because it's somebody special. Mr. Noel. So, thank you guys, everybody, for listening to my podcast and so forth. I love you guys. Anyways, today's topic is, am I really paying $225 to go on the MTA? Okay. So, I think it was a year ago or something like that they actually raised the price on the MTA. Something like that, a year ago. So now it's $225. So for all the people who are not in New York, y'all don't understand. So y'all can suck my dick. No, I'm playing. But y'all don't understand though. So if y'all in New York, you understand what I'm saying. So $225 to ride the train, right? Okay. Now me, I take the bus and the train, right? So I'll be on the 2 train. Holla, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can find me on there. Anyways, why are we paying $225 to go on the train or the bus? Ain't nothing changed. I want to say, first of all, I live in Yonkers, right? So I live by Cross County. Nobody stalk me, please. Got enough of those. But the Yonkers Raceway and the little casino shit over there. All right, how many of you have actually taken the 20 and you're on the 20 and then 3,000 people come on just to go to casino, and they all get off at the casino or they all get on the casino, and it'd be a little ass bus like this big, and 200 people trying to get on. Why don't they have their own means of transportation? Why doesn't the casino have its own means of transportation? Because that's all we need. More people to come in Yonkers. Like, really? And I'm paying $225 for this? Really? Okay. I'll tell you a story what happened to me one time, right? Everything happens to me, like I said before. Um, One time I was on the train, no, on the bus, on the 20 bus. And this lady comes on, right? It was like, those 3 seats in the front or whatever, because I never seen the back, bad experience. Anyway, so this lady comes on, right? And she sits on one end, and I'm on the other end. And everybody who knows me knows that below the waist, I'm not like this. You know what I'm saying? I got hips, I got ass, and so forth. So, I feel like on a whole seat. And the lady at the other end was taking up a seat and a half, right? So I'm looking at everybody who's coming on the bus and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So this lady comes on. She's like, she got to be pushing like 350 around there, like pounds. So I'm like, I'm not even questioning this. Like I'm like, whatever. I'm like, okay, she was whatever. That ass, I turn around and her ass in my face. Like that ass, like this. Like I couldn't even see. And I'm like, the fuck? All I see is like, it's like, when a truck backs up, it's like beep, beep, beep. I felt like that's what she needed. Anyways, that ass sits in the middle of me and the lady. So this chick is on my lap. On my lap. Can you believe this? She's on my lap. And like, I mean, literally, like I had to sit half my ass cheek on one chair, and then the other half, my ass is like hanging off. And I'm like, so I look at the lady and I'm like, you gotta be fucking with me right now. Like, you really gotta be fucking with me right now. Seriously. And she didn't even say, excuse me, nothing, sorry, nothing. She just looked at me like, why are you looking at me like that for? Like I got a right to sit here. No, I paid my $225 so I can get a whole seat. A whole seat. Right? So then I'm like, say, excuse me, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get your ass all up on me and shit like that. Like, might as well say, excuse me. So I call my best friend. I'm like, yo, da-da-da-da. I hate when like, fat people gotta sit next to me. Da-da-da-da. Why they always gotta sit next? Like, I was going off. I was just being mad fucked up. Because she still hadn't said sorry. That's not my problem. So, that's my story for the buses and how Yonkers needs a whole transportation system just for that, like, casino and shit. I'm thinking, like, it's a recession. People on Medicaid. How y'all got money to go to the casino anyways? Like, seriously, it got no shame. Even on the Sabbath, they be in there, like. Anyways, so now going to the train, because not everybody rides the Beeline. Going to the train, right? All right. How it sound like we paying $225, right? Train fare went up, right? But we still waiting like 10 minutes for a train. Like, seriously? Am I really paying $225 for that? Anyways, I got on the train, right? And it's always gotta be like some ghetto shit going on the train. Always. Well, this is why people ride the Metro North. Because they be mad ghetto on the train. Anyways, so I'm like, hold up. Like, mad kids be on the train. Niggas be fresh with their mouths. I'm like, ew. Like, ew. Anyways, anybody who knows me knows I don't sit on the train. I don't ever sit on the train. I don't know. I really don't. Especially if I have like a skirt on or a dress, I don't sit on the train. Because I've seen some weird shit happen on them seats that may probably make you think twice about sitting on the train next time. People pissing on themselves. I see homeless people with their ass that ass on the chair and everything. Should be crazy. I don't know. I'll be looking at people like, I don't know. Anyways, so like, why is it, people be so thirsty to get on the train, son? Like, they be thirsty. Like, you ever notice that as soon as the door opens, 20 motherfuckers is running to the seats? You ever notice that? And it always be the old people. Always. People with canes. Like, all of a sudden you running and shit. Like, oh, fuck, you running for a chair. Like, a chair. A chair, son. You can't. And you getting off in 2 stops. Come on, son. Really? Really? Is it that necessary? Like, running. I'm talking about running. They will leave their kids behind just to get a seat. Like, are you serious? And then, right? You ever been on a train and it's like packed? It's like this. We all like this. I'm talking about there's like big on my eyes type shit. Like, we all like this. And the door opens and there always gonna be somebody who weighs like 600 pounds trying to squeeze in. Like always, always, always. I'm like, really? You just can't wait for the next train? Really? This is what I paid $2.25 for? Like this lady is seriously like I'm like this now. Like I literally can't even turn my head. Like seriously though, like catch a next train. Catch a next train. It's really not that serious. Like how you gonna have your ass cheek outside the train and have your ass cheek inside? Come on. Come on, son. And then the door's going ding ding. Please stand clear of the the closing doors or some shit like that. Like ding ding. You know, I'm like, what's really good with that? Like, get off the train, just hop off and wait for the next one. Because everybody looking at you like those people when they get in the elevator and they gotta get on the elevator. They done waited like 20 minutes, right, to go one floor. One floor. It's like the same thing. You know, everybody gonna look at you like this fat chick. Like, why she can't get out? It be some crazy shit happen. I don't know, yo. Training some crazy ass shit happen. I'm telling you that much. Thirsty ass motherfuckers. You got people like trying to run in freaking train like you this big, like I don't know. And then why people always think they could fit in them little seats? Like just cause it's a bench don't mean you could fit. Eyeball that motherfucker. If you know your ass is this big, don't not try to sit in a seat this big. Really. Like really. When I sit on the train, I do if I sit on the train the few times I do, I mean, I'd be like, wait, hold up. I know I'm not like this, and I'm not fitting in the seat like this. So, come on, eyeball that shit. For real. For real. Please. Tired of this shit, man. And then there be people hollering from like across the train, like, what are you doing? Like, step to the person, like, you gonna like say that shit like, yo, mom, what's good? Like, come on. Like $2.25, really? Really? We paying $2.25 for this shit? Really? This shit's crazy. I don't know. I think we should all just write a letter to the MTA and be like, we refuse to pay $2.25 for this bullshit. Then little kids be coming on the train at 3 o'clock. You be looking at them like, really? Like really? I had some little dude like trying to step to me though on some real shit. He was like 12, right? He was like 12, son. And like he was eye fucking me. Remember I said this in my last video, eye fucking people? He was eye fucking me for the longest. And I'm like, wow, this kid with his flowers in his hand looking all GQ and shit. But I'm like, this nigga look mad young. So this nigga's eyeballing me. I can't even say this shit straightforward. Like, he dead ass was eyeballing me and then like smiles and I see his braces. I'm like just too funny on the train, like for real. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, and another thing, yo. Not for nothing, but why they be mad transvestites on the train? Like, nah, seriously though, like I'm starting to like it's getting harder and harder to tell who's a girl and who's a guy. Like for real, it really is. It really is. Cause like that ass, I be seeing females on the train. And I'm like, is that a girl? Is that a dude? And then I be like, nah, that's a dude. And I'm like, yo, he look mad good. And then I'm like, no, that's a girl. That's a girl. And then I be seeing niggas dressed up as girls, and then like it's mad funny because those I could spot easier, like guys who dress up as girls and stuff like that. And I'd be like, yo, that's like a dude dressed up as a girl, and mad niggas be breaking their necks to look. I'm like, oh shit. Think twice before you break your neck, fellas. Really, for real. Cause I don't want to see you guys get shitted on by me on a video. Anyways, so. $2.25, really? Are we really paying $2.25 to get on the train? I don't know. Just don't know. Oh, another thing. Wait, why am I paying $2.25? You ever been on the bus and like half the people get on through the back because it be just so crowded and they don't pay? Why I gotta pay? What kind of bullshit what kind of democracy is this? Because the second I do it, watch it be my luck that there be a cop in the back, undercover. Some bullshit. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you 17 and still trying to jump the turnstile, seriously, that shit ain't cute no more. Like, seriously, just pay the $2.25. Like, really, if you that hard up, I understand why we shouldn't really be paying $2.25. But if you that hard up, hit me up. I got you. I'll swipe you. Like seriously, don't even do that. Cause like what I'm talking about. Like I'd be like the 17-year-old person jumping the turnstile, and then you see mad cops running after the person, and then they be like, psh, grabbing mail and shit. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it to yourself, guys. Well, that's it for this video. I'm gonna come up with another video soon, pretty much in like 5 minutes or so. So, hello. Bye, guys.